Hello, we are going to see object-oriented programming concepts in Python. I know that all of you have enough theory knowledge about object-oriented programming. But this is a small walkthrough. Object-oriented programming is a technique of programming that organizes programs into a collection of reusable objects that interact with each other to offer a solution to a given problem. A program is a collection of objects and objects are reusable entities. An object can be any real-time entity which is capable of providing services. Objects are created or instantiated from a definition called class. Class is a programming code that can define attributes and methods. Classes are like blueprints, they are designed for objects. Now, we will see how this class concept is implemented in Python. Let us start. There are some terms which you need to know while working with classes in Python. The class keyword, which creates the Python class. The instance attributes, that is the object specific attributes defined as parameters to the init method. The class attributes remain the same for all objects. The self keyword represents the instance of a class. The init method is a unique method associated with every Python class. Classes are created by the keyword class. By convention, class names should start with capital letter. The block following the class line is the class definition. Attributes are the variables that belong to class. Attributes are always public and can be accessed using dot operator. Now, this is the class syntax. Class name. Class name C is a capital. This is the optional class documentation string which can be accessed via classname.doc. So you can find out what is the documentation of that particular class. So you can write the author name who has created the class, date of created class, and that you can access using the classname.doc. Then you can write the class suite. It consists of all the component statements, define class members, data attributes and functions. For example, class employee, E is capital. Now this is a small class. Class my class, M is a capital. Every class statement is end with the colon. So class my class colon. This is the base class. This is my documentation string and my attribute is equal to hello. Now when I create this, let us see when I execute it. Now nothing will be displayed because here the class is created only. Now I assign the my class to another variable m1. So I created the object m1 which is the instance of that class. Now when I execute it, nothing will be displayed. Now when I execute m1 dot my attribute, then this is the my attribute, then when I execute it, it will print the value hello. Now there is another example. This is the class employee. These are two attributes or variables. Salary is equal to 10,000, name is equal to Alice. Employee 1 is equal to employee, open close braces. Now print emp1 dot salary, print emp1 dot name. So we can access all the attributes or variables using the dot operator. Now when I execute this, see what will be the output. The output will be salary is equal to 10,000 and name is equal to Alice. Now This is the another example. It is called as a empty class. Only there is a one statement or keyword called as a pass. That is our empty class. So class is equal to employee, pass statement. Then E1 is equal to employee, print E1. Now E1 dot name is equal to Alice and print E1 dot name. So nothing has written in the class definition, but we can assign this that attribute outside the class and see the output. So it will print E1 dot name. So name is Alice. Now this is the statement main employee object. So this is the given. It will print. Now you can create the empty class also, and you can assign the values outside the class or assign the attribute values outside the class. Now there is another keyword called as a self. Within the definition, you refer to the instance of the class as self. Methods are defining using the def statement. Methods are defining using the def statement. This is the keyword def for defining the methods. The first argument in any method is a self. The first argument of any method is self. However, you never type self when you call the method. When you call the method, then there is no need to write the self keyword under the braces. See the example. Same class employee E capital. This statement ended with the colon. Salary is equal to 1 lakh. Name is equal to Alice. And there is a tax method def tax in bracket self and colon. Every method starts with the def statement and end with the colon. Then write the body of the method. Now here we will see print self dot salary, and it is a 15% of the salary. So the self dot salary multiplied by 0.15. Employee EMP1 is equal to employee, print EMP1 dot salary. Here we are accessing the attributes. Print employee EMP1 dot name, accessing the attributes, and here we are accessing the method EMP1 dot tags. So there is no need to write the self keyword when you call the method. So when I execute it, see what will be the output. Then salary is equal to 1 lakh, name is equal to Alice, and tax is equal to 15% of the 1 lakh. I hope all of you understand what is a self. Self is a keyword and it is used within the definition. You refer to the instance of the class as self. Methods are defining using the def statement. The first argument in any method is self. First argument of any method is self, and there is no need to use the self keyword when you call the method.
Thank you all. I hope you have understood OOPS concepts and implementation using Python. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel and press notification button. You will get notification when I would upload videos on topics data science, information security and blockchain. Thank you.